Hello friends, welcome to our channel. This is the first page, welcome page of our Autocad. So you can see there are three sections. So the first section we can see here is connect. So if you are having any Autodesk account, you can sign in from here, and you can also send the feedbacks. And if you want any help, you can go to this question mark and also sign in from there. Now the middle section shows you about the recent documents on which you have worked. So I worked on the number of these documents, so it's displaying the list of all of them. So in the bottom you can see there are three options which you can change the layout of these files. Okay, I will just keep this as okay. So now you can see there is the option of start drawing, and there is a drop down arrow. When you select it, you can see there are the number of templates available on which you can start drawing. Okay, and you can also open the existing files which you have worked before by clicking open files, and you can also go to the online templates and can also explore the sample drawings provided by the Autodesk. Okay, in the upper you can see there is written new tab. So on clicking on plus, you can also create the new tab, and when you click on this drop down, you can see show menu bar, and also you can open the existing files, and you can also open the new file from here. Okay, so I will just start now the drawing. Okay, so just by clicking here start drawing, just click here.
2,000 years later.
So here is the workspace here. So now what we will do is we will go to this option in the topmost layer, the drafting and annotation. You can see there are several number of workspaces available here. So basically 3D basics and 3D modeling we will use in while we will learn the 3D modelings, and we will make the 3D drawings, then we will use them. So for 2D we will only use these drafting and annotation and Autocad Classic 2015. So just back, I will click on this drop down arrow. You can see there are a number of options you can add in this toolbar. So I will just go to show menu bar, that last second option. Just click on this, and you can see there is a menu bar appears on the second top layer. So you can easily select anything from here. All these commands will be available inside them. These are some undo and redo options, and you can easily use them. You can plot your drawing or convert it to any file, page layout, etc., and save as you can save as a copy of the current drawing with new file name, and you can save the current drawing, or you can just press Ctrl plus S. You can open an existing drawing file to continue work. You can also create a blank drawing. Now when you click on the icon of Autocad, you can see there are also several number of options like new. When you go to new, you can start drawing and sheet set also. So when you go to open, you can see there are a number of options which offer the previous drawings which I have made. When you go to export, you can see you can export your drawing into the various formats like DWG, DWF, PDF, DWFX, and many more. And when you go to publish, you can e-transmit your drawing and email your drawing. Okay, so and in print you can see there are a number of options like plot, page setup, manage plotters, plot preview, which are very helpful. And when you go to drawing utilities, you can see drawing properties, status, purge, recover your damaged drawing file. You can also open the drawing recovery manager. The last option is close, so you can from here you can close the current drawing, and if you are using the number of drawings, then you can close all of them so in a sudden. Okay, I will just close this here, and now we will see that there are the number of commands which we can see. Draw, modify layers, we will see them in the next video. Okay, so we will discuss about this workspace. So it's our drawing area, and you can see these are the x and y axis. Okay, and now you can also see there are the grid lines there. So I don't want grid lines, so what we have to do is we have to off them. Just go to bottom line commands. You can see grip mode. You can just press F7 with your keyboard, or just by clicking on it you can on or off to this command. Okay, so I will just click on this, and my grids are now disappeared from the drawing. Okay, so in this way you can use this. And now we'll go to model. Now I will show you what's the use of dynamic input. Actually, when you click on it, you can, when you select anything, you can see near the cursor it's asking to specify the first point. So you have to enter the first point here, and the another box near it asks for the second point. So I will just specify any point such as 25. So just type from your keyboard 25 and just press tab to move to another block. Tab. Now I will enter any value. Let's enter 30. Now press enter. Now you can see it's specified the point which we have specified, that 25,30. So you can take that point as a reference and make your drawing. So when you click it off, when you switch off this command, when you select line, it won't ask you to specify the points. It will be created according to the point which you have specified in your drawing. Okay, so now I will select any line. So if you can see it's not perfectly vertical and perfectly horizontal, so to make it perfectly horizontal and vertical, I will just click the line again, and now from this I will select ortho mode. To make ortho, you can also press F8 in your keyboard. Now you can see the lines are perfectly looking straight and perfectly vertical and horizontal. That is in the corners, all the angles in the corners are 90 degree. So in this way you can use this command also. So the next command is snap tracking. So you can also press F11 with your keyboard. It's a short key. Now if I select any entity, like I am selecting rectangle here, so when I will click a line, you can see when I go to its center, when I go to its center, you can see there's a green dotted line appears, which is actually the snap tracking, which tracking the center. Okay, so you can easily track these points and make your drawing. Okay, just click it and escape. Okay, so now the next command for is OSnap, that is object snap. So it's a very important and a very useful command in AutoCAD. So when you click on it, you can see when you select any line or anything, you can see it's showing you the midpoints and the corner points of that rectangle, which will be very helpful in drafting and annotation. So when you off this command, likewise if I make a circle here of any desired radius, so when I go to line, you can see it's also showing me the grip points of the circle also, that is all the corner points and the center. Okay, so when I shut off this, you can see that it's just tracking the center and the corner points, but not showing the grip points. Okay, so when I off this command also, then you can see it's not even showing the points of corners. So this should be kept on, so as to make your drawing easier to draw. So if you have to select all these, you can just go to drop down near it and select all these options. So now I will delete it. You can just simply left click on your drawing area and just capture all these drawings in your frame and just delete them like this and delete. So the next options are, that is dynamic usage and selection cycling. So these two options we will discuss later on when we will learn to draw the 3D drawings. Okay, so moving to the next command, you can see it's workspace switching. So from here you can also switch the workspaces. Okay, so basically there are two ways to switch the workspaces. Okay, now the next command is hide or isolate objects. So if you want to hide any of your objects of your drawing, to hide them temporarily, you can just go to this option and hide them. Okay, so I will make one more circle here. That's it. So suppose if I have to hide these two circles, this smaller one and this one, so I will just right click and go to isolate and hide objects. So you can see my objects got disappeared from the screen. Okay, so again I will go to this option and now I will click on the end isolation. Okay, end object isolation. When I will click on this, you can see my objects again reappeared. Okay, so in this way you can use this command to temporarily hide your objects, and then again you can make them reappear. So the next option is the clear screen. So when you press Ctrl+0 from your keyboard, you can see my toolbars got minimized, and there now I can see my drawing in a larger view. So in this way you can use this command. Again press Ctrl+0 from your keyboard to restore the toolbars. Okay, so in this way you can use clear screen command. Okay, the next command, basically if you are not seeing any of these commands in this bottom line, so you can go to this customization option and select desired commands from this list. Okay, there are a number of commands, you can add them according to your requirements in this bottom line. Okay, just close this, and now you can see there is a window in the bottom. So when you will press Ctrl+9 from your keyboard, it will ask to close the command line window. Just click yes. You can see my command line window got disappeared. So again press Ctrl+9, you can see it's again restored. So you can close this by this cross option also. When you click, it will again ask you to command line window to close it. I'll select no here, and you can just left click on this and drag in your drawing area according to your requirements. Okay, so it's very helpful, as you can type your command here and use it, and you can save your time. Suppose if I enter C, so all the commands related to this alphabet C will appear on the screen, and you can easily select them and use them. Okay, so I will now you can see there are three options in the left bottom. Okay, there's a model layout 1 and layout 2, so you can add also some layouts also. So and now you will click on this 2D frame, wireframe. You can see there are a number of visual styles. So when I go to realistic, conceptual, shades of gray, sketchy, I will get in sketchy. You can see my drawing looks like it's have been sketched. Okay, so now I will just go to 2D wireframe again, and now I click on top. You can see all the views are available here to view your drawing, so you can click on them and use them according to your requirements. Custom model views is helpful when you are using cameras in your drawing, so we will discuss it also later. Just close it. So in this way you can use this, and now in this corner you can see there is a view cube here on which the directions are written here. So when you will click on any corner, it will move to move you to that corner, and you can see your drawing from that corner which you have selected. So now I have clicked that corner, so I am in this corner, and you can see you can also drag this, and you can also click on the directions. Actually this cube consists of 6 faces, in which all the 6 sides, top, bottom, back, front, right, left, are available to use according to your requirements. And if you click on this WCS, you can see there are 2 options, that is a new UCS. So when you will click on new UCS, you can adjust your UCS, your coordinate system, according to your requirements. I will not disturb it, so I will keep this as it is. Okay, and if you have to see the drawing isometrically, just type isometric view and click enter. Now you can see by clicking left mouse button in the drawing, you can drag, and you can see your drawing with the different views. Okay, isometrically 3D. So this will be very useful in 3D drawing. Now you can see this navigation toolbar here. So you can see there are also several options, and I click to this. You can also place this navigation wheel in your drawing. This is also very important as it saves your time. So I will just close it here and go to this pan option. Now when you select this, you can easily pan your drawing. Okay, to move this, now go to zoom. There also you can see the number of options: the zoom window, zoom previous, you can zoom all, you can also zoom particular object, zoom in, zoom out. You can also set zoom scale. Okay, so in this way you can use this also. Again, if I go to this orbit, when you select this, you can see it's just similar to that command, that is isometric view, which we have discussed just a few minutes ago. Okay, so if you want to close this navigation tool, you can just click on this cross to close it. Okay, so I will just go to this view option in the toolbars, and you can see there is a new toolbar opened. So when I go to file tabs in interface, when I click on this, you can be able to see how many number of files you are using currently in your AutoCAD. So actually I'm having some problems, so that's why it's not showing me why. Okay, so when you click on switch windows, you can switch to the different windows. Suppose if you are using 2 drawings, you can switch from one to another. Actually I'm using only 1 drawing here, so it's only displaying the drawing 1.dwg. Okay, so if you want to transfer the parts of one drawing to another drawing, you can use these 2 commands, that is tile horizontally and tile vertically. Okay, so I'm using only 1 drawing here, so I will not be able to show you this. So now in viewport tools, you can see there are also 3 options, that is UCS icon, view cube, navigation bar, etc, etc. So when you click on this UCS icon, you can see our coordinate system, those XYZ axis got disappeared from the drawing area. So make them reappear. I will just click on this UCS icon again. You can see my axis are again appeared. So if you will click on this view cube, just click on this view cube, you can see my view cube got disappeared. So again click on this to make it appear. Now similarly, if you don't want this navigation toolbar, just click on this navigation bar to hide it, and again click on that to reappear it. Okay, so in this way you can use these things. Okay, so I will just go to home again. So now if you want to change the user interface, if you want to change the color of the background, and if you want to change the theme, just type OPT from your keyboard, OPT, just click on options. A new dialog box will appear from here. You can see there are also some sections. Okay, you just have to go to display and select the color scheme from light to dark. If you are having dark, just select light. Now when you go to colors, you can select the color. This is actually the color of viewport. You can also see in the preview how will your viewport will look like. Okay, so there are a number of options of different colors to select. Generally we will use white or black color only, so I am having white as current, so I will select as black. Okay, now you can see it's giving you a preview that how will the viewport will look like. Okay, just apply and close. Press OK from here. Okay, so you can see that the color of my viewport changed from white to black, and also the theme of the toolbar is also changed from light to dark. Oh my god! Wow! So now I will again go to options and select these from black to white and apply. Okay, so the next we will see you can see the last option, that is selection. When you can see there is a pick box size, so you can adjust this pick box size, and a pick box is basically the box which will appear at the cursor. And also you can see this grip size here. Also grip size is basically, you can see the size of the grips which will appear on these circles, rectangles and these entities when you select them. You can also select the grip colors also. Okay, so there are 4 options for which we can change the grip colors, so I am familiar with these, so I will not change them. I will just click on OK and leave them as it is. And if now you go to this drafting option near 3D modeling, if you go to a drafting option, you can see the auto snap marker size and aperture size. So when you can also adjust this, aperture size is the size of the aperture. So just click OK, and you can see the size of this pick box is also increased, and the size of my crosshair is also increased. So now if you can go to the menu bar, you can also select any of the options, so we will just see them one by one. You see edit, you can edit anything, cut, copy, paste, anything. When you go to view, you can go to redraw, orbit, clear screen, viewports, etc. If you are using cameras, you can also go to cameras. Okay, and if you go to 3D view, you can select any 3D view. When you go to insert, you can insert anything. If you're having any DWF file, DWG file, or any layout or any file which you want to insert, you can insert by going to this option. If you go to format, you can also change the from here you can change the format by selecting these options: text style, layering options, colors, line type, line weight, etc, etc. When you go to tools, you can here select the workspaces, clear screen, also spelling, and some text options. When you go to draw, you can select any of the drawing options. When you go to dimension, you can easily select or measure any dimension, that is arc, aligned, ordinate, and also you can see there are some dimensioning styles and override options also. So when you go to this modify option, you can see there are also number of options like erase, copy, mirror, offset, array, rotate, scale, trim, and many more. All these commands we will use in the next video. We will learn how to use them in our drawing. Okay, so in this way, from here you can just select these. Okay, and from parametric you can go to constraints, you can delete constraints and anything. Window also, you can see tiled horizontally, vertically, you can arrange icons, help, express. Okay, so in this way you can use these commands.
Wait a minute.
So if you are having any trouble in learning anything, so you can just go to an offline help provided by Autocad. You just have to click on this and type anything which you are not getting. So I am typing here line type. Okay, so when you press enter, you can see there are a number of options which it's showing me the search options related to line type. So all the line type problems will be displayed here. There's a number of lists, so you can select according to your requirements. So I will just go to this line type command. Simple, just go to this line type command, just click on this. Now you can see this is offline help. There's a number. You can also see I am not connected to internet, so you can learn from here also, from this offline help. Okay, so if you want to close this drawing or minimize or maximize it, you can do it from here. Okay, so there are these commands we will see in our next video. So this was by my side. My only aim is to make you all guys clear about the important and the most useful commands of AutoCAD. So if you like the way of teaching, that is by learning with fun, so please like, share, subscribe my channel, and if you are having any problem, please comment down. I will help you out. Thank you guys.